We love a good road trip, and one of the road trips, we were too cheap to stay in Walla Walla because it was an expensive weekend, so we stayed outside in Dayton, which is like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes away. Hi. And it was an old, it was called tell me.
The
Wine Art Hotel. And it's a little brick hotel in this one horse town. There's not even a stoplight, I don't even think. And you go in, and immediately I just said, this place is super haunted. And he said, really? How do you know? I'm like, oh, like can't you just, like, it feels it. You can feel it in your arms and stuff. Like, it's just, and he said, nah, it's fine. And we got our room, and our room was in the downstairs, and we went in the room, and I was like, oh no, this is fine. I'm cool. It doesn't feel evil in here or anything like that. And so we went down to the lobby, and they had a nice little wine shop, and we picked out a bottle of wine. They had this beautiful garden at the very top. It's like a rooftop garden in Walla Walla. It's a beautiful place to have a glass of wine and watch the sunset. And they said, yeah, go up to the deck. It's beautiful. And if you go upstairs, any of the doors that are open are rooms that you can explore. This is an old historic hotel, and we just want you to look around and see what you think. I said, oh, that's cool. So we walk up the stairs, and we turn the corner, and there's a door wide open. And I said, oh, that's it. That's absolutely the room where it all went down. And we walked in, and it just felt like cold on your shoulders and the back of your neck. And it felt not necessarily evil, but that there was something that just super wanted your attention in that room. And so we have our bottle of wine, we, go on with our night. I think the only restaurant in town, they closed everything with the fryer. So that night we had like cheese curds and french fries and chicken strips for dinner. It was very romantic.
Which was awesome.
It was awesome. And next morning we go downstairs. It's a bed and breakfast, so we're there lining up for our breakfast. And the owner is, coming around to our table and having a conversation. And I said, so tell me, like, what went down in this hotel? And I said, and did it happen in room number 3? And she said, yes, it did. It happened in room number 3. And apparently it was a guest that had died in that room, and their way of getting attention was just to move things around constantly. Just drop keys under, like, behind the bed, places that keys would never get. And I don't know how you can't feel it. That's always, to me, the funny thing about these things when you go into a haunted situation, how it is that, like, some people can sense that and other people can't. And since that trip, you always ask. Every hotel that we stay in is like, this one on this one on. And probably about 50% of the time they are, I would say. Yeah, that's my story.
Well, I would say, yeah, I believe in spirituality and spirits, not so much ghosts, so yeah, it's my own shortcoming.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a ghost, but it was something.
Yeah.